big story from Miranda Devine, who's been doing phenomenal work at the New York Post covering big tech collusion, the Hunter Biden laptop, all of these storylines. Facebook has been spying on your messages and complying and sending government information about Facebook messages without receiving any subpoenas at all. It's funny. Stephen Miller texted me this morning, formerly from the Trump administration, because he'd asked for my number and Buck gave it to him. And my first response was, well, now the FBI is definitely going to seize my cell phone. But it's kind of a dark humor joke, right? Because what's going on with the unholy collusion between big tech and the big tech companies and government should be scary to everyone. I presume that there are people in Twitter, for instance, regularly checking the direct messages of prominent individuals. I think that's certainly going on. And if you listen to Miranda today on the program, she was really fantastic, pointing out that Facebook got a FBI briefing about Russian disinformation that was coming that appears to have been based on them having Rudy Giuliani under surveillance. Knowing that he had the Hunter Biden laptop, the FBI went out and colluded with big tech, even when the FBI itself had the Hunter Biden laptop in its possession. Remember, the FBI has had the Hunter Biden laptop for over 2 years. They know it's real. They've had the real physical copy of the laptop, and they've done nothing with it at all, even though there are clear examples of many felonies on that laptop. They have done absolutely nothing to Hunter Biden whatsoever. But they have, it appears, been paying attention to media investigations surrounding Hunter Biden. The media is doing what the FBI should be doing, and they've been trying to work in collusion with big tech. Because remember, Mark Zuckerberg went on with Joe Rogan and said, we were briefed by the FBI that Russian disinformation was coming. And it appears that that was based on the Hunter Biden laptop. In other words, the FBI was trying to keep big tech companies from allowing that Hunter Biden story to be spread because they were convinced that it would hurt Joe Biden in the election. So effectively, this should trouble everybody. The FBI was in the back pocket of Joe Biden and his administration before they even won the election, ensuring that they could help to rig the 2020 election. For all of the talk about 2016, the 2020 election against Donald Trump was far more rigged than anything that happened in 2016 with Russia collusion or anything that happened, frankly, with any other election in my life, because the power of big tech to control and curtail what you did and did not see, to censor stories that were negative to Joe Biden, in my opinion, directly allowed Joe Biden to win the 2020 presidential election. And the lie of Russia collusion surrounding the Hunter Biden laptop was so successful that 41% of the American public, including half of Democrats, 27% of Republicans, 47% of independents, still believes that the Hunter Biden laptop is Russian disinformation because they bought into the initial lies that were told back in October of 2020. This should be chilling to anyone. The idea that Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, certainly TikTok, any of these apps, any of these social media sites would be examining the messages that you are sending and ensuring that they are aware of what you send to anyone, and then forwarding it to the government based on their own discretion is absolutely chilling and evidence of why we need deep investigations into the collusion between big tech and the Biden administration as it pertains not only to the election, but since the Biden administration has come into office.